Hi, I'm Greg Stokes. I'm a practicing attorney in Atlanta, Georgia. We work on serious injury and death cases. Today we're talking about how you can get the maximum value for your case. What I mean by that, ultimately, whether it's by verdict or settlement, you want the maximum number of dollars out of your case. Well, how does an attorney go about doing that? First thing I think is the single most effective thing that you and your attorney can do is get photographs. Whether it's photographs of a wreck, photographs of the scene where the accident occurred, the more photographs, the better. It does two things. One, it preserves the evidence. Second, they might be very dramatic photographs. I'll give you an example. We represented a young man that was driving a Cadillac down a 2-lane road, minding his own business. From the other direction was a city bus. And as the city bus came around the curve, the bus driver's foot slipped off the pedal. He looked down and he pulled across the center line, and it was a head-on collision. Well, if you saw pictures of that Cadillac, you would think that Cadillac was hit with a mortar shell. And you would think that the person behind that wheel did not survive. Very dramatic footage, and it helped to get the case settled. The second thing, you always look for the heat in the case. And what do I mean by that? There are certain hot button triggers that people react to. They don't like to hear about certain things that cause the accident. One is obvious, a DUI. If a person's driving under the influence and causes an accident, that insurance company has got a problem. Because in a civil jury trial, that jury is probably going to be very, very unkind to that drunk driver, particularly if it's not only his first, but it's his second or his third DUI. The fourth, and truth be known, everybody has done it. Sometimes when people are driving, they're talking on their cell phone. Well, it is very difficult to talk and drive and pay attention, particularly on a cell phone. And invariably what happens, accidents occur. What we do for every case that we put into litigation, we subpoena the cell phone records of the other driver to establish whether or not they were on their cell phone at the time of the wreck. And the verdicts have been very, very high in cases where wrecks occur where the other driver is on their cell phone. This is what we mean by heat. In truck cases, there might be safety violations, cumulative safety violations, like our case down in Valdosta. The trucking company had so many safety violations the same week of the accident and had been pulled over, and the State Patrol told them to take the truck out of service, and you know what they did? They put the truck back into service, didn't correct the safety violations, and a lady was killed that week. That's heat. Two other things that can be done. If there's surgery, it's worth illustrating the surgery. It does several things. One, it makes the medical understandable to the adjuster, to the defense attorney, to 12 people on a jury. The second thing it does is when a doctor testifies at trial or at deposition, he can use that illustration to explain the work he did on that person. And it works very, very nicely when the surgery is illustrated. The last, and I think one of the most important things, if you have a permanent disability, not that you're disabled and you'll never work again, but say you have a 10 or 20% disability to your body as a whole as a result of a back injury, there is a way to quantify the loss over a lifetime. You may be the first to be fired, the last to be hired. You might have extended periods of unemployment. What a vocational economist will do is he will look at the labor statistics, and he'll project over a lifetime what a fully able person will be capable of making low to high over a lifetime. given the educational level of the person. He will then look at the statistics for the same person, same education, low to high, but he's working with a disability. And you know, I have never found a jury not to understand that a person that gets hurt in an accident that has a permanent disability rating is going to lose money over a lifetime. The trick is to get a vocational economist to quantify that amount. It results in better verdicts, it results in better settlements, and it results in our clients being fully compensated for their injuries. I hope this information has been helpful to you. If you or a friend are in a situation where you need our help, please call us at 1-800-700-5050. Thank you for watching.